looking at is, we saw this in supply, but now we're gonna look at it in demand. And I'm just trying to make sure that we are okay so that when we start shifting our other curves, we'll be good. So we're gonna look at this first one here, and I'm gonna do this with y'all, and we'll go one by one with each other as a review. So the price of peaches is $2.29 per pound on Monday. On Thursday, the price of peaches goes to $2.79 per pound. Is this a change in demand or a change in quantity demand? This is a change in quantity demand. Why?
Because of change in price.
There's a change in price. So if I were to graph this out, I already have something here. Do you see how it says 229? And at 229, it intersects here, and this is my quantity, right? But now, what is some other information I have to add to this chart?
The other price.
The other
The other
price and the other
price.
quantity.
Hi.
Too slow.
ESP. What does delta mean change?
Change in the what? That's why.
No, that's slow.
Oh, no, I won't. That's good. Thank you for calling.
It's not light, that's slow.
So what was the new price I have to add in?
279.
So 279, that would be above 229, right?
Yes.
So there's my new point. There's my new quantity, right? So this is point A, this is point B. What will happen to the demand? I have to show an arrow. So which way does my arrow go? Does it go up the curve to decrease or down the curve to increase?
Up the
Curve
curve.
the curve.
Up the curve.
Up the curve, because that price went up, right? So that decreases my demand, which is the inverse, right? Let's look at the next one. Okay, we're still making our beautiful curves, right? Arrows. Okay. Okay, our next one says the incomes of the city of Downville have decreased by 20%, so their incomes, due to the closing of a large factory. What happens to the peach market in the local grocery store? So is this a change in demand or a change in quantity demand?
Change in demand.
Change in demand, why?
Consumer income.
Consumer income.
Change in consumer income.
So when it's something like directs the product directly, it'll be quantity demand, but when it's something that's indirectly affecting it, that's when it'll be demand?
Only if it's a change in price of the product in question is it quantity demand, okay?
So if it's changed like in sugar, but we're talking about cakes, it'd be still demand.
It would be demand because sugar to cakes is an input, and we'll see that more frequently today as we
It's
start.
just the whole product is what it changes.
Yeah, because this was just peaches, right? But if they were gonna talk about peach pie,
Then it'd be demand.
then it'd be demand, right?
That is the demand of features with the quantity.
And we'll see that as we go through. Okay, good questions. So if we see that our incomes are decreasing by 20%, you said this is a change in demand, there's a change in consumer income. So what is gonna happen to the demand for peaches at the local grocery store?
It's gonna go left.
Go down.
It's gonna left or right? To the left.
We not hear that stuff?
Okay,
Your talking drowned out the lesson. That's what I'm saying.
okay. Our next one, it says, suppose the American Heart Association declares that peaches promote good heart health.
Demand.
This is gonna be a change in demand. What is the reason?
Taste.
Taste. There's a change in taste. Everybody's like, yes, we are
What?
gonna go to the
Good
country,
job.
we're gonna be
Thank you.
eating some peaches, right? So,
Does it taste?
Yeah.
taste.
I'm not a big peach, I'm not a big
What's
peach
up with all
fan.
these peaches?
I don't know, the whole thing's about peaches, I'm sorry. Okay, okay, so what is gonna happen to my demand curve for peaches?
Go right.
Go right.
It's gonna go to the right because people are gonna be eating peaches, they're gonna go and pick some out. Okay, how do y'all feel?
Good.
Let's look at two more, I think it's two more, three more, I don't know how to count.
3.
Okay, so you and friends expect the ability to download songs from the internet for free will end in 3 months. And the downloads will be for purchase only. So what happens to the market tomorrow?
Piracy.
Demand.
Okay,
Will
wait.
it increase because people like stock up?
Okay, so first off, are we looking, is there a change in price at this moment?
No.
No, so this is a change in what?
Demand.
Demand, and y'all are saying, y'all already going to the graph, you're already saying, well, if they know that in 3 months the price will go up, what happens to the demand tomorrow?
Let's stock up.
They're gonna stock up so that demand curve goes which way?
To the right.
Right.
To the right. Cause in November, no one's gonna wanna do it, right? Cause September, October, November, right?
Yes.
3 months, right? None of us are gonna be downloading after 3 months because what happens to the price? But did it ask us to graph for the price? No, it asked us to graph for tomorrow. So what is this? We're all what now?
Stocking up.
Stocking up, but what's the reason? Taste,
Changing.
income, market size, expectations.
Expectations.
Expectation.
There's a change in expectations. Okay, this next one, the price of popcorn goes from $5 a bag to $3 a bag. Is this a change in demand or is this a change in quantity?
Quantity.
This is a change in quantity demand, so I have to label my prices, right? So my first price is 5, so I'm gonna come in and intersect it, right? That's the quantity demanded. Then the second one is 3.
Bless you.
Bless you, sir.
Bless you.
So what happened to demand when it went from $5 to $3? Did my demand increase or did the demand decrease?
It increases.
Increase, but that's
Arrow goes
shown
down.
as an arrow going down the curve. So this is gonna be the reason there's a change in
Price.
Okay, the last one. Now show the changes that will occur in the apple market given the following. Peaches and apples are substitutes. The price of apples increases.
When peaches do grow, right?
We're gonna demand more peaches, but looking at this, yes, is it change in demand or change in quantity?
Changing
Demand.
demand.
What's the reason?
Changing goods, right?
Change in related good, what type of related good is it?
Substitute.
It is a substitute. Okay, because apples are more expensive now, what happens to my demand for peaches?
It goes up. Or it goes to the right.
It goes to the right.
Can you buy me?
Huh?
They need to be more diverse with the way they say it.
Yeah.
What is, y'all did
Related good.